Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. It is the end of April, so it is time to do the end of the month video showing what I all colored for the month of April. So I know I like watching everybody's end of the month videos. So nice to see what they all did during the month. With not feeling real well for a while this month, I did quite a bit of just relaxing in my chair at night after Maddie and Jaden got picked up, and just getting out my gel pens and coloring in my design books and mandala books. So you're going to see quite a few of them in here. So let's get on with it. The first one is the color by number animal stencils that Sun Life Drawing so kindly sent to me. And we colored the snail out of here, and this one I forgot to mark, so I have to find it. There he is. So nice and colorful and bright snail. Okay. Now, out of one of Angie Grace's books, and I love her books. I don't know if any of you, let me bring the zoom back up. There we go. I don't know if that's a little too far. If any of you have any of Angie's books, but yeah, she's got a gazillion books out there. There's some for crayons and wide tip markers, and then there are some very, very detailed books. Typically in most of her series, the higher the volume, the more detailed they are. So that's just a little tip. So this is one that I did in glitter gel pens. Had a good time doing that. And then Flower Mandalas by Stefania Miro. I think that's how you pronounce it. I wanted to, seeing as how these are black backgrounds, I thought I'm going to get out the Color It gel pens, and I wanted to see how the neon and pastel gel pens did on these black backgrounds. And here's the neons. I used I think it's 5 colors of the neons. No, 6. I think there were 6 neon gel pens. And actually the Color It neon gel pens, typically the neon and the pastels are very scratchy. These actually weren't too bad, the neon ones. When you got done coloring stuff, it almost looked like paint. Went on pretty nice for the most part. And then I did the pastel Color It gel pens. Now these were quite a bit scratchier, but I have not found a pastel gel pen around yet that is not scratchy, so I guess it didn't surprise me. Some were worse than others, where I really had to go over the area quite a bit in order to get the gel pen ink down well. But I thought they turned out pretty. And then I did a flip through of this Manatee coloring book. This is by Connie Roy. And we started one of these pictures as a color and chat. And then I finished the background on my own. But this is the picture that we did out of this Manatee coloring book, and I think it turned out so cute. I love how this background turned out with the markers. Colored these with the Aspire color markers. So there's that one. Then I colored a picture out of the Chibi Girls, technically 2 Chibi Girls 2. It's the 2 books in one. And we colored this one together in a color and chat, and I think it turned out really cute, other than me screwing up her mouth terribly. But I was able to get all of the red off. It just looks like she's, what did one of you subscribers say? She's got a what is it called? Something shadow. You know, like whiskers. What is that called? I can't think of it. Not a one-day shadow. What is it called? Oh, well, you know what I mean. So, yeah, but other than that, I think it turned out pretty cute. So there is that one. Then, just like the color by number animal stencils, this is the one color animal stencils. Same pictures, but in here you only use one color of ink and that's it. So I did a couple in here. I love this book. It is just so stress-free. I loved just picking out a color and going to town on it. So I did the doggy here in brown. Again, in glitter gel pens. And then I did Piggy in pink. Again, so much fun. I love that book. And then, I don't know, I felt like doing something a little bit more detailed. So I got out my Art Therapy Mosaics books. These Art Therapy books are just awesome. They're not that expensive, but they're hardcover, and there's 100 designs in them. So if you're ever looking for a good deal, look for these books. And I did this one. I thought, yeah, let's get some contrasting colors in here. So I did the blues and greens here, and then the yellow, orange, and red in there. I was going to color the background, then I decided, no, I'm going to leave it white. It's real hard for me to do that, to leave anything white. I always have to color everything in. But I made myself do it on here. Whoops, let's take this out. Okay. Then, out of one of the stressless coloring books, this is the Geometric Patterns. And in here, I did a wild and crazy zany one. I decided to color in the smaller lines all black. And then I took 3 neon colors and I alternated the 3 and just went all the way down. So this was a nice, again, nice, fun, easy book to color. Had a good time with that. Again, glitter gel pens. I think most of these, except for the first ones that I showed you, those were Color-It gel pens. The rest of these are all Chromatech gel pens. My new favorite. Out of one of Marty Jo's coloring books, I have tons and tons of her books because, yeah, she's another one. Like Angie Grace has a ton of books out. This one is the Insanity, the original stress-inducing coloring book. I love the name of that. The world's hardest coloring book. No, I wouldn't say that, but some of them can be challenging. And I had a good time with this one. Let me zoom you in a little bit so you can see it. Yeah, just use some blues, purples, and yellows basically, and then I colored in these black. Wasn't sure what color to do in the background, but I didn't want to do any more purple, so yeah, decided to do black. So yeah, had a good time with that. I always forget to take my tabs off. All right, then another one of my favorite series of books is by David Hinken Jr. I think there are a total of 11 or 12 volumes in his line of pattern books, and I love every single one of them. So I did a very detailed picture in here. Again, glitter gel pens. And yeah, went around with, it's all yellow, orange, and red. So yeah, took me quite a while to do this one, but wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be actually. So yeah, had a good time with that too. Okay, then by, is it Diana Stoltzfus? She's got a number of books out too. This one is Marvelous Mandalas Coloring Book. There's 50 mandalas in this book. And I did this one in yellow, greens, and blues. Another fun one to do. Then out of Repeating Geometric Patterns to Color by Jim, is it Yamidas? I don't think it's Jamidas. I think it's Yamidas. Told you I did a lot of coloring designs and mandalas at night with my glitter gel pens. I did this one. Just used a variety of colors and followed the same pattern for each and went around and colored it all in. Okay. Another one of my favorite is Lori Greenberg's books. Matter of fact, I'm coloring one in from a different book right now. This is volume 3. This is Calming Patterns. I just love doing these kinds of designs. They do repeat, so once you get your pattern figured out, you just kind of repeat it down below. So you just kind of have to follow what you originally did. And sometimes you screw up doing it, but then you kind of just fudge it and try to cover up your mistake, right? Okay, then Camelia Angelkova's. This is the 50 Lotus Flower Mandalas. And I love how this one turned out. I thought it was so pretty with the lotus flowers, dark purple around the outside, lilac in the middle, and then I made these koi fish. Blue background. I did do the background with Copic marker because they are single-sided, so I was able to do that. And you can see it did come through, but that's okay. All right. Then another one of Lori Greenberg's books. This is volume 1, Easy Patterns. I did a lot in here because, like I said, I love her books. So one of my favorite color schemes is red, yellow, and black. So I did that one. Then I just kind of did an off-the-wall color scheme, as you can see. Purple and pink, but then I threw in blue and then a brighter green. I thought, not sure how that's going to turn out, but I actually kind of like it. And then last in this book, I did kind of actually looks fallish, sort of, with the yellows, oranges, and browns. But that was fun too. So that is another one out of Lori Greenberg's book. Then another one out of Camelia Angelkova is her 50 Springtime Mandalas, which is a lot of Easter pictures. There are some that are just springtime, but a lot of it is Easter pictures. So I decided to do an Easter egg, and I colored this with alcohol markers, but I'm not sure which kind. If it was my Cali Arts, might have been my Limouche. I might have gotten out my Limouches on that. Can't quite remember. And the more I'm thinking of it, the more I'm thinking it was the Limouche alcohol markers. And then last but not least, I did this one the beginning of the month, and it was a color and chat. This is out of Beautiful Flowers by Jade Summer. I mainly bought this book because of the very large flowers in it. I know that kind of turned a lot of people off. I wanted it so that I could play around with my chameleon markers. And so that's what I did in this picture. And yes, we did a color and chat on this. And I thought it turned out rather nice. Made it a sunflower, and yeah, I like it. I want to play around with the chameleons more in here because, like I said, with these being such large flowers, you can infuse for quite a bit and then come in here, start light and come in dark. So I want to do some more out of here, whether it's on camera or off camera, I'm not sure, because I'm in a collaboration for the month of May, which I will be talking about in my next video because that starts tomorrow. So that will be an upcoming video that will be out tomorrow. So I will probably be recording one in the morning to start off this collaboration. And I will give all the specifics to it in the morning when I do my first color and chat for, I haven't done one in a while, to start off the month of May with this collaboration. So that is it for all the pictures that I colored in the month of April. Actually got through more books than what I thought I did. I will go ahead and link these down below in case you liked any of these design books or Jade Summers, whatever is in here. They are Amazon affiliate links, so I do get a little bit of a kickback from purchasing through the links, which goes directly back into the channel. So it's always nice when you guys purchase through those links, and I do appreciate it very, very much. So I guess that's the end of this video. I hope you liked seeing everything I colored this month. I know I had a good time, as I always do. Always have a good time coloring. So that's it. I hope everybody, again, is having a great week so far. Tomorrow's hump day. Getting closer to the end of the week, right? So, yeah, everybody have a great, great week. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.